Adam was saying, get an armchair, move it over there, move this couch out. And I was like, I just don't know if I can turn the entire sitting room into a studio. Like, it needs to feel a little bit like a sitting room. And I think because the TV is so big, that couch balances out the TV. I think if there's 2 armchairs there, it would feel so displaced, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But then Adam was saying he might raise that couch up.
Oh yeah, you could put legs on it.
Put wood.
Because Ava wanted to know I was underneath it the other day.
Her favourite thing was that she could find stuff under the couch the other day.
Yeah, she was looking for stuff under the couch.
And it's like her favourite memory of the last week.
Yeah.
The toys are hiding. The toys are hiding.
Where were they? Under this couch?
Under the couch. And then I say, and what did Mommy get them with? Mommy got them with a brush. Because they were hiding.
Yeah, because she got what's under here the other day for me.
You're so cute. And now it's dark outside. Like she loves being aware that it's nighttime now. She's like, it's nighttime.
Very good.
Yeah. So how are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, Mum, that's very close to the edge now. Is that the life you want to live?
That's where I like to live.
No, Mum.
I'm not taking up too much space.
Is that a better angle for you?
I'm putting close to the edge. I want to be close to the edge.
What is this?
Oh,
my nerves.
I'm hiding the lemon.
You want my nerves to be at me. What do you think?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Do
I'm
you?
sure I saw it already. It's lovely.
But I'm a bit nervous of the heat with the radiator. Will it mess with those plants?
Yeah, you'll have to keep watering them a bit more.
But it won't affect their leaves.
Well, if you keep watering them, it'll be okay.
Okay.
It just dries them out.
Okay. Do plants get happier if they're beside other plants? Are there certain plants that like to be next to each other?
Well, they all like to be together because they take water from one another through transpiration and that. So,
Through what?
transpiration, they let out water through their leaves.
Do they? So they do like company.
And it's also easier when you water one, then the rest of them get watered as well, kind of, because
the air around them.
Yeah, it creates a little world. Do we not light the candles for me now?
Do you want to light it? I actually all the intentions.
Burn these as well.
I know, but it's a nice one, isn't it? Tara got me that for me.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. So I drove to Swords yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was okay. But I did nearly run over a woman coming out of Swords with her trolley because you have to stop at all the
And I'm a little bit scared because...
of me driving?
No, I'm just conscious of when you go in tomorrow that you won't have anywhere to park. That's all I was worried about.
Well, I'm going to go in tonight. I'm going to drive into the lighthouse tonight.
Yeah.
And so I'll be on my own and I'll drive you all the way in.
Okay, so you can practice.
Yeah.
But it's not the driving anyway, Niamh. It's the parking.
I know, but I do think where I used to live on Mountjoy Street.
It's a long way, though.
It's like maybe a 10-minute walk back down to Temple Street.
Yeah, just give yourself time anyway.
Yeah.
Hopefully Ava will be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired now.
I know, are you?
So I'm going to have to lean here.
No, lean.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable. What if you fall back in a little bit more into it?
No.
Shuffle forward.
No.
Do you want a cushion or anything? I don't know if we're going to get you in the shot now.
No, I'm out of the camera.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But we can use me.
Yeah, keep focusing on you.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's been pretty hard this last while.
We're going to Venice this weekend.
Go to Venice. Next week I'll be in Venice.
How many times have you been to Venice?
Once before.
Do you think you'll go back again after this one?
I don't know. This is for Dad because he really loved it.
Do you not like going back to the same place?
Not really. I like to see new places. I think there's too many new places to see to keep going back to the same place. Except Enniscrone.
Come
on. They're historically placed. And British Bay. And Duncannon.
So Venice can be in there?
Not really. No.
Why? Because it's too expensive?
It's too dear. You have to kind of spend a lot of...
Thinking about it.
Yeah, and booking and everything.
You can't just fly down.
No, we booked tickets for the match last night.
What match? In Venice?
Yeah, we're going to see Venezia.
No way.
Serie A.
Are you going to go?
Yeah.
You're going to have fun?
Yeah. I love live.
Yeah, there is a difference with live football.
I love live. Just even looking at all the people. It'd be great crack watching all those Italians going mad. Jumping around, shouting and gesticulating. And it's only a small little arena like Shelburne.
Oh, is it?
It's a tiny little place. And I take something like 15 or 16,000.
And who are they playing? Just in different...
Udinese. It's Serie A. It's the top league.
Oh.
So they'll be that close. Like, we just like they're on the street there.
Top league?
The top league in Italy.
Oh, okay.
Like the champion, like the Premiership in Italy.
Oh.
So they're at the bottom of it. But
so wait, what day are you going?
Going where?
To the match.
Wednesday night, I think.
And you're over there from Saturday to Thursday? Or?
Yeah.
So you're going the last night?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Dad got the tickets.
That's exciting. And have you been to all the museums and everything already?
A good few. We didn't do them all, but we did enough. Like,
yeah, what's Venice about? Like,
light in the water, and
it's just about being there. You don't necessarily have to tick a lot of
boxes.
boxes.
More the architecture than anything.
Oh, nice.
Well, there is one place we haven't been, the Academia. So we haven't seen that one the last time. We just ran out of space. But there's beautiful art, like lots and lots of, like Florence. Like everywhere you go, there's something beautiful to see.
Oh. Are you staying in the centre?
No, we're staying where the people live.
And do you have to walk everywhere? What do you do?
No, you get a boat.
It's crazy. There are taxis.
Yeah, and buses. But constant buses, like a dart or whatever.
Yeah, you just walk there and it comes in 5 minutes.
Every couple of minutes. And it's from here to Spar from where we're staying.
I don't really know if I want to travel unless I'm with someone that I love anymore. You know what I mean? I think that's why I've put off travelling now so much.
Yeah. Well, you could do
it's not worth doing.
You could do a lying on the beach one by yourself.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. But like taking Rome off, taking Venice off,
but
like,
seeing places, yeah.
Yeah, do you know?
It's nicer to have someone with you.
It's nicer to have someone, and it's cheaper as well because you're splitting the cost of a hotel. It's very sad to be spending on a hotel on your own now.
Yeah. Well, we have an apartment, so that's really nice.
Oh, so you'll be able to make coffee in that in the morning
and sit around and watch
and have breakfast.
And they have a little courtyard area outside.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks really lovely. So.
Who booked it?
Dad did, but I picked it.
Jeez, look at you! You're coming along now with the booking and picking stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, just had to be done.
Ava went back into trade school today for the first day.
Oh,
yeah.
Gosh, that was a long time.
I know, she was off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday.
Right, so at least she got back in. Try and keep her going for a little bit of a rhythm.
But I was sick, and she was sick, and she was coughing. But
I know last week. I'm saying from now on, like, try and keep her going.
But if she's sick, what do you do?
Yeah, which hopefully she won't be. She can't keep getting sick. She's been sick a good bit for the last couple of months.
I know.
Yeah, and she hasn't, not usually sick.
So you think it's going to stop?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Because it throws me off altogether, you know?
Yeah. It's a whole different day, isn't it, when you have that kind of thing?
What did you do when you worked full-time and one of us was sick?
You were never sick, really.
Out of all four of us?
No, I never. And then I was
Do you think these generations are sicker? The diet is bad, worse? Because everyone's getting sick now, everyone I talk to.
I don't know. Maybe it's post-COVID thing still, I don't know. You never used to get sick.
We'd never have coughs and colds and you'd have to come get us from play school.
No. Never. I never got a call from play school. Ever. But I was off for a good while as well. You know, when you were in play school, I was off. I wasn't at work.
But still, you wouldn't have to come up and get us, like. Or we wouldn't be off play school. Like once we were started play school, we were in every day.
I don't think you hardly missed a day, like. Ever.
So do you think I should be sending her in if she has a bit of a nose?
I don't know what the rule is now, you see.
The rule is temperature.
Yeah, that was my rule, temperature or vomit. Otherwise you went to school.
Okay, so cough and cold is just part of the parcel.
And sometimes you're distracted. If she's miserable, it's different. Like, but if you're just coughing.
Yeah. Yeah, today she was happy to go in. Yeah, today she was happy to go in.
Yeah.
But it's tough going.
It'd be nice to get a run at it now.
Yeah.
It'd be nice when she's able to tell you where she's sore as well and where she's sick.
I know, that's the thing.
So, go from there.
And what she wants.
Yeah.
What can make her feel better. But she's reading books by herself properly now. She sat for like half an hour looking through all her library books by herself. So cute. The library's amazing up there now, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're all like that, I think, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
A lot of them are like that now. The Fingal, anyway, very good. The one in Rush is supposed to be really lovely. I haven't been in it, but kind of wanted to go, but haven't been there.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's really relaxed.
Did Adam take long putting the new chair together?
No. I don't like the way that you assumed it was Adam.
Well, he was here. He collected it here yesterday.
I did a bit of it. Me and him. No, it's nice, isn't it?
It's neat.
Mariana said it reminds her of Mr. Rogers.
Right.
You watched Mr. Rogers growing up, didn't you?
Not growing up, we didn't have it.
Oh, did you not?
No.
It's American.
Yeah, we had no television growing up.
Will you be my name? You didn't have any television?
No, not till
I thought you did have one.
I was maybe 8 or 7 or something like that. And then it was only on from 5 o'clock for an hour for children, like RTE. We didn't have any.
But did Nanny use it? Did you have it on?
Not much, no. Wanderley Wagon on a Friday is all I remember.
Wanderley Wagon. Did you listen to the radio?
Not really. I suppose radio was on at home all the time.
What, like, music would you have listened to, like, 16, 17? What was, like, your Meatloaf?
Yeah, whatever it was.
Billy Joel?
Yeah.
Bruce?
ABBA.
ABBA.
ABBA were hard.
Were ABBA booming when you were coming up?
ABBA was my first tape.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did you have flares?
Yeah.
Did you?
Oh yeah. Huge, big flares. But only one pair.
Between all 7 of you?
Something like that, yeah.
My mum said that she only had one jumper between 7 of them growing up, didn't you?
No, I never saw
Well,
that.
she kind of said that. She said we only had one jumper when we were growing up, and I took that to mean between the 7 of you, which I find much more entertaining.
One jumper each.
One jumper each.
You get a jumper at Christmas. That was it. That was
That
it.
was
Like,
it for the year.
yeah.
So you can't get your head around this whole Sheen thing.
No,
Like if
I
you were
definitely don't
president, what law would you bring in to stop this fast fashion?
Well, I'd ban plastic.
You'd ban the use of the chemical when you're producing
Yeah.
stuff. And what if there was other chemicals like it, and then they
Nothing that's not rotten away, which is where they're going now.
So you think, but it's up to the lawmakers, though, right? It's not up to the people to not buy them.
I
Like.
think it kind of is.
You can't say to someone who has barely any
Look
income,
how quickly it's.
don't buy that and
No,
buy
but-
this expensive 100% cotton thing instead.
Yeah.
You can't.
No.
You just have to raise the bar.
But we have to stop buying things.
No, but I don't know if you can put the onus on the population. You have to put the onus on the lawmakers, right? You can't.
But what's the lawmakers going to make a law? You can only buy 5 things in a year.
No.
Well, I think wouldn't be the worst idea.
No,
myself,
but if they made everything better quality, people wouldn't feel the need to buy as many
yeah, but
things.
even making cotton is bad for the environment. Like,
Making cotton,
yeah,
100% cotton.
because they have to wash it so many times. They use buckets and buckets of water. Like,
So what's the solution?
just wear the same thing
Every day, man.
Ask me how old is my dress.
Yeah, but that's different. Because you have lots of clothes now. Not lot. You don't wear but everyone. You need to wear different stuff creatively.
But you can just put them together different ways. My mother always looked brilliant, and she didn't have.
Yeah, I think you can have 5 pairs of pants,
I don't think you need 5.
but you need a black, and then you need a navy, and then you need a light blue, and then you need a dark blue, and then you need white, and then you could have. I have a really nice couple of green pairs.
But you can just choose which ones you really need.
But then who's
every other couple of years you could get a different one. You know, when you're replacing one a year. If you replace one.
Yeah,
pair,
I mean, to be fair, I buy secondhand always now. That's a good way to go.
That's a good way.
And I only buy 100% good materials. I don't buy plastic materials anymore.
Yeah, I think calling them synthetics was just call them plastic and people will realise.
Yeah.
Because surely to God, all that plastic's gone into the sea.
No,
Surely
they've
to
copped
God.
onto it. It's gone into your skin now.
Gone into everything. It's gone
When
in-
you work out and you're wearing
Yeah.
synthetic material, your pores open and you absorb the plastic.
Yeah.
It's scary.
So it's
yeah,
just-
I mean, I have your brainwash.
I got you there eventually,
Yeah.
Ivy. I did, yeah.
But no, to be fair, I never really liked plasticky clothes anyway. Because I bought a pair of tracksuit bottoms and I washed them and they're shrunk and now I can never use them again. €23 gone into the abyss. And there's nothing you can do about it. But that's fine for me. But then imagine being a girl and your mom finally has €40 to spend on you and she gives you €40 and then you go in and you spend €23 on the pair of pants that all the other girls have and then they shrink and they're in bits and then you have to wear them all the time.
Yeah.
It's so disheartening, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
But that's why the quality just needs to be better.
Yes.
Would you get rid of pennies altogether?
I think I would, yeah. I think
They've started to use recycled plastic. Recycled synthetics now. Yeah.
reduce is the first word.
Yeah.
Not reuse or recycle. Reduce.
How do you do it though? So say in Ireland, if you were to say you can't use plastics to make clothes anymore, can China still make them?
Well, we can't import them or else we charge them so much.
So that's Ireland's way of controlling it.
Yeah. Charge them so much for.
And can the EU or the UN come in and say globally?
The EU are working on it, I think. Yeah, they made a difference with the recharges and things like that. You know, they can make a difference with those things.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They made sure that all the people have the same charger and USB-C. But can they say then you just can't use this plastic
They can, but they have to get everybody to agree, so it's not easy.
because money wins?
Yeah, and because some countries are dependent on those things, so more so than others.
Bangladesh.
Yeah, but not in Europe, so. Anyway, we're just taking too long, isn't it? Everything's taking too long.
Yeah. I just can't figure out why. If it's obviously so bad, why it's happening so fast.
Because there's so many more people now, so much more stuff.
Do you think the world is overpopulated?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Did you see the robot?
I did see the robot. But was it really a robot?
Yeah.
Are you sure there wasn't a person inside pretending?
No, it's a robot, Mum. And now there's 3 robots from China.
Mm.
And they talk.
I know.
And they're selling them right now for 30 grand.
Mm.
Would you get one?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to be bad enough to ask Alexa to turn down the light.
I mean, so handy.
I don't want to be interacting with machines. Apparently in Japan they're all staying at home and interacting with machines, like, and not meeting other people.
Yeah, going into the, like, what do you call that? What's Zuckerberg's world?
The
The
meta.
metaverse. Yeah, freaky. Yeah, I don't really like. I need human connection too much to do that. But I don't know. I wouldn't mind like a robot.
I think I also miss facial and physical communication, because I find it really hard just to listen on the phone and not see person. So if I can,
Yeah, me too. Actually,
so I don't think I.
you like the visual elements of it all.
Yeah.
But would you not have a robot who could do the laundry? Like that's what they're programming them to do.
Sure.
Make your dinner.
No.
Teach your kids. That's what Elon Musk said. Teach
Can you
your
imagine
kids.
having a machine teaching your kids?
Well, I just would be like, why? I'm such a control freak that I'd be like, why would you hang them like this together when you could hang them like this together? You know, I've got my laundry down to a system now that I hang them up according to how I'm going to put them away. You know, so I hang my t-shirts up together and I hang my. Do you know what I mean?
And do you want me
And
to
I
help
just
you
don't
with
think I
that?
could- I don't
Do you want me
think
to
Elon
help
Musk-
you with that, Nee?
No, I don't think Elon Musk has
Do you want me to go over and
programmed-
toss them on you, because you need to toss them?
No, I don't think Elon Musk has programmed the robots.
When
to do
I was
this.
when
I'm like,
when
I'll
I
be
feel
tempted.
myself getting too caught up in some little thing like that, I do the opposite just to make sure that I'm coping.
But no, I'm
Encoded.
very laid back.
No, well, like I throw something away that shouldn't be thrown into. That should
Do
be-
you just to live a little?
just one thing, just to kind of say, Katrina, get over yourself.
Will you let me know when you want to do that, just so I can watch?
No.
You don't go all the way up. My mom keeps the black bin, Rob, basically in
In different counties.
a different county. She puts it all the way up at the
And
garden shed. So my dad has to walk to Super Value, which is right rubbish away now because it's closer.
Well, he passes the brown bin and the green bin on the way, so surely the option then is to
You're trying to just make sure that that'll stop him.
yeah, okay, could I go in here? Can I go in there? And mostly it does, because we don't have that much.
It's hard not to have that much though. Everything comes in plastic.
What should we just wash the recycle?
Oh, you're washing the plastic that comes in. Oh, sugar.
It's not that hard.
No, but again, I just don't think the responsibility is on the people. I think it should be on the
Well,
supermarkets.
until they fix it, it's our responsibility. Surely.
I don't like that. See, I don't agree. I don't agree.
Well, that's what has the world the way it is. Because the people don't agree and they don't take the responsibility. We all have to take that responsibility and do a little bit.
No, I mean I recycle, but like I don't think I should have to spend more because of my principles. Do you think? Like it shouldn't cost me more to be morally correct financially.
If it does, it does.
People can't afford it.
You can only don't buy anything.
People can't afford that either.
Yes, they can.
They can.
Yes, they can. Just drink water.
Drink water, yeah, but like I mean a pair of shoes that
Look
are.
where you've all come now with these yokes. Like,
What do you mean?
well, for years and years, you were, especially your generation, were drinking bottles, and you're the people. We never drink bottles of water. Like
Neither did I.
your generation,
My generation, yeah. Those bastards.
and bottles of Coke. Bottles and bottles of everything. Plastic bottles.
But that was where the drinks came. That's what they came in.
Yeah.
It wasn't like there was a load of glass
Then
bottles. We were like, oh.
Then you just go home and get a glass of water. Not buying a plastic bottle.
No.
Not buying another-
Coca-Cola. You can't resist. You can't resist that. No, I don't think it's fair to. I don't think we should be held accountable. I think it's like who let them start using plastic bottles.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Like there's people getting paid millions.
I'm sure
to
they
be in
weren't
those
let. I'm sure
decision-making
the people who were
positions.
making plastic encouraged people to use plastic. That's how it worked. Back in the 70s and 80s, plastic was the thing. Like,
And IKEA is still all plastic. This is a plastic wood, I'd say.
the plastic covering on chipboard. So I wouldn't buy that either. Because
But give me
you
another
can't recycle that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you go to the second-hand shop and you buy a wooden.
There's not that many anymore.
I think you just now you have a car, you can go.
Now I have a car, I can go.
Yeah, yeah, there definitely are.
And then they're just old.
Yeah, but you can paint them white and then they don't look old.
I don't know who you think I am.
Well, get someone to paint them white.
Get someone to pay and then pay them as well.
Well, it's still cheap. Well, not quite as cheap as IKEA, but that's a real problem. That stuff.
IKEA.
Just that stuff on top of the IKEA.
I know, but isn't it nice that people that don't have that much money have access to like very aesthetically pleasing homes, you know, on the other side of it, like the emotional balance.
Sure, you can make it aesthetically pleasing and still not have plastic.
Not as much though, not as easy. Like it was €12 and look at it. It perfectly serves the purpose that I need.
I guess.
I try and meet in the middle, you know.
It's a bummer though,
It is.
because they are very convenient for people.
Yeah.
But sure, IKEA should be able to come up with something that isn't.
I know. Pennies have a second-hand shop in there, Henry Street one now.
I heard
Who
that.
wore
Yeah.
what? And it's mental every time I go through.
And is it all just penny stuff?
And the generations coming up. No, second-hand stuff.
So they take everything?
No, they don't even take pennies, I'd say. It's all really good quality stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
why are
yeah.
pennies doing that? Like,
Because they focus on cheap.
they're making money out of where someone else should be making that money.
I don't know what the solution is, though. What do you do?
Stop buying so much. Swap.
Yeah, but then it's the fashion world's fault because they're the ones who encourage different outfits all the time. And
Yeah.
like, do you think celebrities should just not be wearing different things every single time they go
Yeah, I don't
on a
think-
red carpet?
I don't think that's a viable world where you only wear a thing once. But they usually borrow them. They don't even buy them. They don't give them back.
Yeah.
So, but then they create this illusion that that's what you're supposed to do.
Where's your mic? Oh, there she is.
Sorry, I'm tired now from sitting up. So what else are you doing this week?
Going to the screening in the Lighthouse tonight to see Barry Keown's film Bird, which I have no idea what it's going to be. I hope it's not scary. I won free tickets through the Cross Pollinator. So I'm going to drive into the Lighthouse. Excited. And then on Thursday I'm meeting my accountant for the first time. Setting up the business. I don't know. Spending all my money. But investing is, I think, the word people use.
Okay.
Yeah, in myself. They do say it's one of the only ways to become successful is to spend money on yourself, education and
Right.
business.
Okay. Any word when you're finished the course and when you're
I'm finished.
when the
Graduation?
Yeah.
Oh, January, February, I think. Because we're technically still in college now.
okay.
Yeah. So that's that done. And then, yeah, just writing. I have to finish indie. Oh, nothing. That's not self-inflicted. Everything that I'm doing is my choice. It's a lot, though.
And who's collecting Ava
I'm
today?
stressed.
It's
Susan's got her.
Susan. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I have her till Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So will she drop her to school in the morning?
Will she drop her to school in the morning? No, she'll come back to me tonight.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Late.
Adam will bring her back and wait here for me, and then when I get
Oh,
home,
very
he'll
good.
go.
Oh, very good.
I know he's very good
He is.
altogether, isn't he?
He's very
We went up to the pumpkin patch up in Braymore.
Yeah.
So fun.
Where was it? At the community centre?
No, the Braymore School.
At school. Oh,
And the
okay.
PTA organised it.
Very- Yeah.
Gorgeous. Couldn't believe it. It was so American. And they had rides. And Adam was so afraid. He was like, no, she's not going on that. And I was like, I think she'll be fine, Adam. Like, what could happen? Like, walk me through it. What could actually happen? He was like, no. And I was like, no, she'd love it. Like, she's a little thrill seeker. And then she
Like it's see in the picture. Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It was just one of those little swing chair things.
Yeah. She went on it 3 times.
Oh, good.
I know. Your man gave us the last time for free, which I thought was very nice as well. But she was, she loves it. I can't wait to go to Disney with her. That's all I'm doing is just prepping her for Disney and prepping her for those. I'm just like swinging her around the place, being like, right, let's get this show on the
That
road.
emotion going.
Did you just go to Disney when you were younger? Not really. Older. We didn't go to, what age was I when we first went? 5? No, older again, I'd say.
I'd say 7 maybe, 7 and 5.
7, 5, 9 and 11. That's when you waited for.
7, 5, 9, 11, yeah.
Colin was 5.
I'd say so, yeah. Old enough to...
Go on most of them.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember Colin not being able to go on any of the stuff. So me and him, he went to
There was a
everything.
few.
That just him couldn't go?
And you. Yeah. And then we went back the second time you were able to go on them. Those big, scarier ones.
None of them are really scary. They're so fun, especially when you're a kid. Because you don't have, like, fear of broken bones. Like, I'd be afraid I'd break everything now.
Yeah, but I liked Asterix and Obelix better.
That's theme park. But better than Disneyland. No, Disneyland has a magical element to it.
Yeah, which is why I brought you there as well, but I'm saying I liked it. Because, yeah, I loved Asterix. I just liked the humour of Asterix and Obelix. And
Yeah, it was clever.
it was mostly water, so it was nice.
It was water. It was a lot of fun. And you didn't have to queue.
And it was real French.
You didn't have to queue as much.
So that was cool. So,
Did you queue with us when you went to Disneyland? God, you must really have loved us, huh?
that's why we went back in February the second time, because we knew the queues wouldn't be so long.
Yeah, it was wet when we went back the second time, wasn't
It
it?
was cold, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it was raining, it was just cold.
Yeah. But so much better. Like,
Yeah.
as in we could run around.
And then you were older, so you could do it again. But there was 2 different experiences.
I think we would just sprint, literally, from ride to ride as well. Because we knew we were like, we can't waste any time.
We had 2 days that time.
So cute, kids, huh? Like, let's go on that one again. Yeah.
It was good fun.
But you didn't have to go on them then.
I didn't, because I don't
But
really
Dad
like...
doesn't like them.
Not really, but you made him go anyway.
It's fun to watch them.
Yeah, it's fun to see him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's fun to see him uncomfortable.
So, yeah. But the second time, we didn't have to go so much.
I'd say it's even become even bigger now with social media and stuff.
I think.
And flights getting cheaper. Yeah, I'd say they'll be even busier almost.
I don't know. Just, they're kind of trying to sell it a bit at the moment.
Disneyland
On sales, yeah.
They're trying to sell Disneyland Paris?
No, sell trips to it.
Oh.
Sales.
Well, coming into winter, yeah.
So, when are you planning to go? When she's 5?
I don't know.
6, maybe 6.
Don't know. Might go earlier.
Do you remember getting pulled out into the parade by the princesses?
Vaguely. No, I don't have that many memories from it, which is very sad altogether, isn't it? I don't have much memories from my childhood of that. All that
Either
kind
of them?
stuff. No. No.
That's gas.
I know, it's annoying. I remember Space Mountain being my favourite ride, maybe.
That was the second time, I'd say. I don't think you were allowed on the first time.
Yeah, I think that was... Because that's the one that's like...
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
That gives you the...
It has all the effects inside as well. And it's a real, like... And I remember Asterix and Obelix getting wet now that you said that. Because I do like the water ones. But then what, did we wear swimming togs?
It was just so hot, it dried off in the sun. Like, it didn't matter.
Oh, what a dream. What a dream. Just to go back and just not have to think about any of that stuff. You had to think about it all for us.
All the stuff, yeah. But sure, it was good fun.
Did you bring packed lunches?
Yes, I'd say so, yeah. Probably ate one thing and lunch the other time, do you know what I mean? We wouldn't have been buying out twice.
So you would budget for one meal out during the day? But even now, like now I understand why you didn't get us food out. Because I'm like, this is crap food for extortionate. It's like fried oven chips.
Multiplied by...
€8, like.
Multiplied by 4 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dear, I'll rack it all right.
Stupid money.
Yeah. Instead of really nice food.
Yeah, instead of actual food.
Yeah,
Like, it's not
carrying it
real
was the
food.
problem. Once I had no pram, the buggy got harder.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, to bring enough food for you all, like.
Yeah, because we need more food as well.
And the buggy used to take it all, like. So.
Could you not have just pushed something now?
Yeah, not really enough to be doing minding you, I suppose.
Yeah, because we'd be running around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad. We did so much though, didn't we?
You did, yeah.
What age was I when we first went to France on the ferry?
I think... Yeah, you might have been 5 or 6.
And then to key camps. Very clever. And who did you learn of key camps from?
Just people was just an option at that time. Like, it was fairly well
Oh, was it?
advertised and all that sort of stuff.
Was
yeah.
it? But I wouldn't see many people doing it now as much.
People go to hotels now more,
Yeah.
apartments, things like that.
It didn't rain much then.
There's
did
a lot
it?
to be said for, well, not in France. Not in France and those. If you go far enough south, it doesn't rain too much. Like, if you
does it
stay in
not?
Brittany and Normandy, it does. So you have to go a bit, which means you have to balance out the longer drive for the better
I
weather.
do remember the drive. I remember the drives.
Yeah, but shit.
I remember a lot of driving, actually. We drove a lot, didn't we?
We did. Yeah, but to go somewhere.
Oh, of course. And we did so much stuff.
So we booked the house for Enniscrone again next year.
Yeah.
So that's good news. A week earlier, so.
Big box ticked. And to just know that it has all the stuff that we don't need to be bringing, like the towels and
Just need a mattress.
a blow-up mattress.
Yeah.
Not too hard to...
Should we have one?
Do you have one?
We have one since forever.
Oh, God. Has it got a pump with it?
Yes.
Oh, God. Wow.
What?
I'm going to buy one.
Why?
Because it's probably you need like 4 people to use the mouths to blow it up or something.
Well,
How
don't think-
old is it?
20 years?
Oh, I'm not looking forward to seeing this.
Why?
Because it's what kind of box is it in? Is it in falling apart box?
It's not in the box.
What's it in?
Just fold it up in the press.
And it's a foot pump.
Yeah.
Oh, it's oh god. So funny when you land down at festivals and people have those mattresses. And it's so funny because you feel somebody like just already so drunk and then someone else just off their mattress. Oh, but it's so worth it.
So worth it.
So worth it.
Something to get you off the ground.
Did you do festivals?
No, I was never.
But where's did your generation? Oh, Peter and all would have, would they? Peter and Paul.
Yeah, mostly. Eamon went to Lisdoonvarna back in the day. Paul would have gone to Slane.
But it wasn't a done thing.
There weren't that many, sure.
Was there not? No.
There was Lisdoonvarna. There was one.
Would you be into it?
No.
If you were able even now?
Not really, no.
Too many drunk people?
Yeah.
Too many messy people? I don't know, the campsites are such a crack though. Such a crack.
I don't know about that. I just want to go to bed, I think. No, and I think Dad went to maybe Sheamsa Cushly was on a couple of times as well.
What's that?
It was just one of those festivals.
And like would the Saw Doctors have played at them?
So Doctors paid in the trip to Tip, but they were sort of playing when we were a bit older. Do you know, we were in our 20s when they would have been big. So
When they were big, yeah.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have been our generation.
Have they gone around Europe?
I don't know.
What do you think they're making a year?
I don't know. I'll ask.
Who?
Fran,
Neary. Why?
because her husband Rob
Yeah.
is Sonny's nephew.
No way.
Yeah, and he's in one of their videos,
Oh, gas.
the Red Cortina.
Oh,
He's the little boy in the Red Cortina.
that's so cute.
It is so cute. And he hasn't changed a bit.
Do you know the Saw Doctors, Rob?
He stepped out of the Red Cortina.
Very sweet. I would like to see them. You saw them in London, didn't you? Should they
Yeah.
go to London anyway? We know that for much. And was that
Well,
busy?
not that often. Oh, it was packed and it was
Was it?
a fabulous concert.
And was it all year age? It was, wasn't it?
Bit of everybody. It was sort of your age as well because you'd been made to listen to them by your parents.
I know.
and
Bruce
so-
Springsteen's like that too.
Bruce
you
is
can
like
tell,
that, yeah. Yeah. And Colin really enjoyed it. And his friend came, Barry, I think it was Barry who came. They had a great crack that night.
Yeah, well, they're great crack.
But it was a great night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was absolutely great.
I can't imagine they'd let you down.
In the
They
Apollo,
seem like
no.
They just have great crack.
Yeah, yeah.
Must be hard to be in a band for that long with people, though, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, I think they only come together every so often now. But Bruce Springsteen was on Graham Norton the other night.
Yeah.
And like they're playing together for 50 years nearly.
Bruce and who?
On the E Street Band.
But
And they're
is-
literally the same people playing
The
with
exact same people.
the exact same people except the people who died. And that's his son, for Clarence. Clarence's son is playing the sax.
So the old sax player's son is now playing. And what do you think that that's down to? Him as a leader?
Possibly, and just, I don't know, there must be a lot of good communication, I think.
Yeah, what do you think? How do you establish that kind of work dynamic
shared-
with a group of people?
I don't know, but it's pretty impressive, isn't
It's
it?
so impressive. I'd love to understand what it is. obviously he pays them just the right amount, that it's fair.
And I
while
think they
also-
enjoy the music and they enjoy the playing.
The quality of music. Yeah, because he never gets tired of it, really. Like, he's always making new stuff. It's not like he's touring the same stuff. Like, he's not clinging on
And then
to
even when they
old
do go
numbers.
back to the other ones, they're all
Then
great.
it's like a
they're
treat.
still great songs anyway. So
Yeah, but how many songs has he written? What's this? I know. Like over 100, 200 maybe?
more.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they're only the ones he's produced. He probably has more copybooks full of more. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what he was on talk. He's selling something. They're making a movie of.
They're making a movie. Sure.
Oh, it was a documentary of their tour. That's what it was.
They're making documentaries or tour?
They did of one of his recent tours.
Oh, I must watch that. Do you know what it was on? And they have your man from The Bear.
That's in the movie.
In the
Yeah, but
biopic.
they weren't talking about that one. He was talking about this other one.
Yeah, I wonder how he's attached to his own biopic. He's still alive. Like, it's weird to be made something when you're still alive, I'd say.
He's a good face for him, but for young
Jeremy
Bruce.
Allen White.
Yeah, very good face for his. He's a very similar face to Bruce.
I don't think so.
I think so. Where do
I
you
think
see him
Josh
now?
O'Connor. I think Josh O'Connor should have been picked. I'll stand by it. Do you know Josh O'Connor, Rob?
That was in The Crown.
Yeah.
No. Don't see it. See the other guy much quicker.
It'd be good to go cinema to see that. Would you go?
Don't know. We'll see.
She plays hard to get with these plans, Rob. I'm like, will you go? And she's like, we'll see. We'll see.
No, I'm just not able, Neve.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
mean, it's not a good use of my time or
But
energy.
if you go into Swords and go to the VIP, that
Maybe.
wasn't too bad,
yeah,
right?
But then going to Swords. See that first part of that sentence?
Sitting in the car on the way to Swords.
Going to Swords. Like, is it worth my while to do that? So, we'll see.
Rather than just see it at home.
Yeah.
The comfort of your own home.
Line it off at home, yeah. But I'd fall asleep, like.
Would he fall asleep watching the Bruce Springsteen?
I don't know. He falls asleep mostly. He's very tired.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see the movie. Is he private? Is he kids?
Yeah, but you don't really know what she's sort of. Yeah, quite private in terms of his family and that.
Yeah.
I'd really like to talk to his. To the guy that was in The Sopranos. I think he must have had some life.
Oh, yeah. I had his name there in my head, but it's gone. The guy who's like,
Yeah.
Is he married?
Bruce?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was married twice. So the first one broke up, and then he's with Patty Scelfie, who was one of his backing singers. They've been together for 30 years now or something. Or
30
more.
years now.
One of his daughters is a really good horse rider, jumper.
Mm.
Does horse jumping. So they come to the RDS every year for a lot of years. She might have ridden for the American team. I think she's in the Olympics.
How many girls does she... How many
I don't know how
daughters?
many they have. I just know about that one.
You don't know how many kids he has?
No.
That's interesting, isn't it?
He talks more about his music and his upbringing rather than his children now. I think maybe they want to be left alone. So.
Yeah, of course. I can only imagine.
Yeah, so. And he kind of lives where he always lived, so they're all used to him.
Jersey. A lot of the bigger ones tend to just go stay where they were born and raised.
When he grew up.
Ed Sheeran is that as well. He just lives right where he was living. And like that, I think you're not really a celebrity if you go
Then
up
you're
there.
just, yeah.
You-
It's a
you-
different
they're
thing,
like,
isn't
you've
it?
been here.
We saw, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
There must be a nice feeling of that.
Anyway, 75 now, so.
75. That's crazy. And bloody, have you mourned Maggie?
Yeah. And she wasn't my primary, you know.
Was she
I wouldn't
not?
have cried for her the same I would have for John Thaw, like.
Who's John Thaw?
He was Morris.
Oh,
I
yeah.
cried when he died.
You wouldn't cry for her. You loved her.
Yeah, it was
Downton
really-
Abbey.
I know, but she, yes, you love them, but there's lots of other people you love too.
You cried for Sean from the Lie to Me guy. The BBC guy, Sean. Channel 4. Sean. From 8 out of 10 Cats.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, Sean.
You cried
Locke.
for him.
Hey, one little kind of, oh, that's sad, but you know. What?
Did you do that for Maggie?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah.
So you gave her the same. That's what I was
It's
thinking.
got to be sad for Judi Dench too when she goes. It's it's sort of,
I cried for Chandler like a baby.
yeah,
I cried like a baby.
yeah,
Like I was really sad.
someone, yeah.
It's just like that's something that you find such comfort in, and then to watch it again and to know that they're not out there living. It's a weird thing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is, yeah. Yeah. But they have left so much, like, so it's good fun that way.
And do you know Year One from Sister Act? Apparently her kids watch her in that movie because it, like the part that she played was so like that. So I wonder if some of Mankie's family feel like that, you know? Like some of her parts are so like her in nature that it kind of lives on.
So she went, they reckon Sister Act 1 was.
Not Sister Act, sorry, Parent Trap. The
Oh,
mother.
was she in Parent Trap?
No, not Maggie. The mother in Parent Trap.
Oh, right.
Her kids
Yeah.
watch Parent Trap when they miss her because that part was so like her. So they
Liam
really
Neeson's wife, was it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's in? No, she's not.
She's in a few things.
She's not. Love Actually.
No, I don't think she's Love Actually. She was in lots of things, but not huge.
Not huge, no.
No. But her family are huge. Her grandfather was a big, big actor, and
Oh.
then all her
So she
his
came up
aunts and uncles and
through the ranks. Very interesting.
cousins and
Did you ever want to be famous?
famous. No, not really. No, I wouldn't want to be famous.
It's a weird thing now, isn't
Just
it?
like to have. I prefer to have been remembered, I suppose, for doing stuff rather than being famous in your time.
Well, what the hell am I if I'm not stuff?
Your people.
Well, I think that this is a bit of an accomplishment sitting right in front of you.
I'd have liked to have done stuff, Jay. Joe. I'd like to have done more.
Politics.
Yeah, or NGOs or caring or something. Something. I was about ready to do it when I got sick, so, you know, I had you done. You were nearly done. But, and I was sort of getting known as a person who did things like, and then I had to stop, so. But,
Such is life.
yeah, she looked at Granny. She was just lovely, and,
Yeah,
you know, there's enough sometimes just to be a lovely person.
it's plenty.
Yeah, so that's what you have to.
And now you have Ava.
Now, Ava, and I've Cleaner, and I have a little man
You little man.
on the way, so.
I know, I'm excited.
Yeah, so, all good.
Not long now. What's it like having grandkids as opposed to children?
It's wonderful, except we don't see enough of them, like. But other than that, it's wonderful.
But what's the love like? Is it a different type of love?
It's kind of, it took us all surprise. It took us both by surprise, I think,
In what way?
because we didn't realise. I don't think we felt that your grandparents had it the same way as we have it.
How much you love?
Yeah, and want to spend lots of time with them and get to know them really well, like.
Yeah. Yeah, they had so much more kids. So like the probably the love had run out by the 7th or 8th.
I don't think
kid.
so. Even when, yeah, maybe I don't know, maybe. Just don't think they were made that way. I think my father would have been like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the others were different.
It's interesting, isn't it?
But yeah, really, we're really lucky, and we're lucky that we're young enough to enjoy them. Because you can see when grandparents are older, they're just not able, and then there's a different relationship. You know, so it doesn't really.
Yeah, and a lot of people are waiting till later to have kids now as well. Which
And then
means,
if it's 2 generations of that, then it gets you're very old when you have grandchildren. So
well, you're welcome for my surprise pregnancy. Then got the ball rolling.
thank you very much for that.
Yeah, did it for you, Mama.
I felt that. I felt
do.
that
All
was.
my
I felt it was
mistakes
all
for
for
you.
me.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much. Yeah. So yeah, but we're lucky that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're 40 when you have your children, and then they're 40 when they have their children, then you're 80.
And I don't think I don't think I would have chosen to have
I
kids
don't think
for
you
a
would
long,
either.
long time.
Yeah, so that would have been a.
I think Ava was a perfect accident for me and Adam.
Yeah.
Both of us, me and Adam, were just thriving since having Ava. I'm like, thank God this kid came along.
See, and I think that's what used to happen more.
Yeah, you'd land into it and then you'd be like, oh, this
Okay, now I
I'm
have to
making
get
better
real.
choices now.
Yeah, no.
Well, you do make much better choices when you have a kid. You just have to, right? Well, I don't know. That's not true. Some people are just responsible by themselves. But for someone like me, I think when Ava came along, it was just so much more obvious what was healthy and what wasn't.
I think that was shut that book now and open a new book. That's what happened with you.
Yeah. But I was, to be fair,
You were on the little edge of that anyway.
I
You were
was, wasn't
nearly-
I? I was
yeah.
kind of getting sick. I was kind of growing up.
Yeah.
And then
You
it
were
was
nearly
just
there.
I floored it.
Yeah.
I've been driving lately and I keep asking Mom when she's in the car, does she want me to floor it? She's like, no. She's like, you can pick up the speed now if you want. And I'm like, are you saying floor it? No.
Well, I'm the person who likes the speed.
I
So I have to watch
know.
myself.
Oh, I drove, but on the motorway, I could feel the wind coming through the car on my right-hand door. I was like, I'm in a rinky-dinky little, I'm in a little tin can on this motorway with these, and now everybody has big cars.
Huge. You're down looking up at them.
Yeah. And I
was
can feel
watching-
the wind. I'm like, I could be destroyed in minutes.
I was watching the news last night. The guards have a truck now, an actual lorry
Do they?
that they drive along so they can look in the windows and see people on their phones.
Oh, interesting. Because everyone's so high now. Well,
So
good
they
for the
literally have
guards.
this thing with blue flashers pulling them over, and it's a truck.
Mad.
Yeah, it was very funny.
But I wonder, will they up the speed limit now that it's
No.
electric cars?
Why?
Because they're so much easier to drive.
It's nothing to do with easier to drive. It's to do with how long it takes them to stop.
Oh.
And the faster you go, the longer it takes them to stop.
See,
So
in San Francisco, they have the self-driving cars.
I saw that. Yeah, a couple of taxis, 3.
Would you get into them?
Let's not get carried away now by saying all the cars in San Francisco. There's 3 of them.
Well, I like that you know things more than I do. Would you be into that?
I wouldn't mind.
That'd be nice for you.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I like driving though.
Yeah, but it takes your energy
It does. Yeah.
in a way that doesn't need to.
Yeah.
Like if you could
There was an article
get a
in the
Sprinter
paper.
van that was self-driving and just
There
ride
was-
on the back of it.
Well, you can't do that yet. You still have to be ready to grab the wheels at the moment.
Oh,
Don't
it just
sit in.
no. Eva was in the back seat of an Uber.
That's true. Yeah, of those few.
Bizarre.
But then who do you ask? Like,
Who do you like? He's busy tonight.
yeah. What do you do?
chat
Just
to?
sit there like
I know.
with no conversation.
I know. I had some of the best conversations of my life with taxi drivers.
I wonder would they say the same thing, Nate?
Yeah, I think so.
Sometimes the conversations you're having late at night are far more interesting to yourself than they are to people listening.
Very true, but I also do think that I'm the exception to most rules.
Fair enough. Yeah. You hold on to that idea if you like. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a weird world. Like it basically means you could drive. You could just get in your own car and go home after having a few drinks. Like it might be safer.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah,
it will.
Yeah, we'll
especially.
get that way, I guess. Yeah. It's a bit like the Jetsons.
But I couldn't believe how scared I was in my car. Like understood. I was like, oh, this is why people get bigger cars. Because you do feel like a tiny little car, especially going by trucks. Like they just kill you.
But you said ours was the smallest car in the whole world, and we don't feel like that.
Your car has more insulation.
It feels like it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. It feels
It's a
like
better car. My
newer.
car just has more spacious.
It's a newer car, I guess.
No, it's a better car.
Maybe.
Newer is better, I guess, with cars.
Yes,
Isn't it?
they have new things added in. Yeah. Which is a nice little
Rinky Dink. Ron Burgundy. So I'm excited to go into the screening in the Lighthouse. Have you been to
Yeah.
the Lighthouse yet?
No.
It's not super comfortable. Actually, the seats are comfy. But no, yeah. VIP is the only one that really works for you, I'd say now, is it, in Swords?
I don't know, I haven't been there.
But
I think the one down here is
see-
supposed to be nice. There's places down here as well.
They have sofa beds down there.
But they're the ones, they're a bit too close to the
They're at
screen.
the front.
Well, that's not very comfortable, is it?
It's kind of inappropriate.
Just can't see.
I know, I don't know.
Anyway, there's something coming out that I wouldn't mind seeing next week, maybe the week after.
The Saoirse Ronan one.
No, I can't remember now. Something coming, but I'm
What are you watching at the minute?
kind of stuck between things at the moment.
Something's coming out now. The Bad Sisters season 2 is out next week.
That's right.
I was at a panel last night, just virtually, and it was one of the writers of the Bad Sisters.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Karen
kind
Cogan or
of
something.
think they should have left it alone. I'm hoping, wouldn't it be good? But I find, just
Beating a
leave
dead
it.
horse.
Just leave it alone and go and do something
It was
else.
just a perfect limited series.
It was, yeah, perfect.
But that shows the cowardice of streaming platforms now, is that they're so afraid to lose something good that they just keep making. They make something good. They literally milk it for all it's worth until it's
it's no good anymore, and it leaves a bad taste.
It leaves a bad taste in your
Yeah.
mouth, exactly, and it's
But
depressing.
I suppose we could just stop watching it as well. That's our options.
Yeah, I have to be fair. Like what did I stopped watching The Bear, the last season of The Bear. I didn't like it all.
Which ones where did you stop?
Maybe episode 2.
Oh yeah, you should have come past season 2.
No, I went past. Sorry, episode 2. I
Yeah.
watched the first 2.
Episode
seasons.
2 is, you should go past episode 2 because it gets better after that. There's the one in the hospital. Is that the one you were on?
No.
Yeah, that was the one. The second one was all just too much pictures of food, I think.
Yeah, it was just all this weird stuff.
That was just a string. That was just flabbing out.
A weird directing thing. Flapping it.
Yeah, flabbing out that one.
It's just a
Get
director having like a bloody like.
Somebody who likes food having.
It was odd.
Moment, yeah.
I was like, "What is this? This isn't even a story anymore."
Yeah, nothing happened there. So skip that one, and then. But there's a few episodes there that were very good.
I know, but you gotta hit. It's gotta be consistent. Like it's like food.
Yeah, but again, it's season 3.
What do you
There's
mean?
there's always in the makings of those things. There's kind of a season.
There's always a dip.
Dip that kind of they're not quite sure what
Well,
they're
it
doing.
really, really dipped for me. So you think go back?
Hmm.
Okay, I will. I'll trust you. But I
Finish
don't
it
think
out.
Bad Sisters has a season 2. Like, what's the story gonna be?
Yeah, that's what I feel.
What is the story gonna
They're
be?
going to kill someone else. Like we're trying to kill. I don't know.
They can't kill anyone else because they're not murderers. The whole point was that there's just a once-off kill. And what, are they gonna bring back?
Don't know. Can't see it. So it'll be
They
interesting to
ended
see.
it like
It was perfect.
not cool. It was over.
Mm.
Leave it.
Yeah.
It was brilliant.
But we'll see. We should wait and see.
Give it a chance.
Yeah. Because they might have come up with some little. But if they do a lot of flashbacks, I'm not interested. I want stories to move forward, not
Yeah, what's the story gonna be?
fill it out with people looking back at when they were 4.
Oh yeah, they could do that.
Fill out, 3 episodes on
Oh, they could do that.
past.
They could do that.
But it's lazy, isn't it?
It's not lazy. It's just there's so many better options. Like it's not that hard to
Make a new story.
make a new story. Yeah,
Anyway, we'll see.
yeah. And it was so brilliant. That's why like I really liked it, and I liked the fact that it was over. I liked the fact
like
that
that too.
I like that ending. I like knowing that it's done, and I can look forward to something new. Yeah, I don't like that.
No, me neither. But the network seemed to just kind of bank.
They're in it, the industry is at a point now where they're not making nearly anything new. So it's all adaptations, it's all remakes, it's all reboots, it's all
I'm looking forward to. It's not all.
mostly crap.
It's not all. I'm looking forward to to the one in Wexford and New Ross.
Which one?
You have to know what I'm thinking now. You have to start reading my mind. My words won't come from here on in. It's
The thing.
a movie and
The
it's
thing.
all the little things. I think. It's
Oh
all
yeah,
the-
small things like these.
Oh, there you go. Small things.
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
Did you read it?
Yeah.
I haven't got through it yet. I know I've started it like 4 times. Do you know what I'm reading?
I loved it. Loved it.
Oh, look at you. Now she's getting podcast frisky. You know what I'm reading right now?
What are you reading?
Guess.
I don't know. You were reading. Are you reading Little Women?
No.
Jane Eyre.
Okay, no, go more depressing.
Oh gosh. I don't know.
But I'm reading it. I'm like, I can't get over how good it is.
Right.
The Bell Jar.
All right.
Have you read it?
No.
Mom, it's modern.
Yeah.
It's just complete, like... I thought I was going to have to... I was like, I'm going to I'll try Sylvia Plath. And I thought I was going to have to, like, tear myself. And I was like, oh, this is a delight. It's really clever.
There's a certain time there when there were a lot of very clever books. That's kind of... There was a time when there were a lot of clever books, so it just was one of a lot of clever books. Do you know what I mean?
And it's not...
Whereas now a good book, everybody kind of gets excited because there's a lot of rubbish books.
I'm reading Intermezzo as well.
Right.
The new Sally Rooney one, yeah? I read Normal People, finally. Loved Normal People, I have to say. I know why you didn't. A little bit soft porny.
Not the porn, but just...
The porn, but you're fine with that.
Oh, yeah. Well, there are lots of books have lots of sex
But
in it,
what,
but it was
the
just...
sadness?
No, the forever going over and over. And, oh, Lord, talking about it forever.
Yeah, I know what you
Looking
mean.
into
like
this-
a boy's not that important.
Looking far away. And
But as in, I think because I watched TV show first and I was like, Jesus, these Egypts barely speak. And then reading the book, it gave me an
book-
insight into the characters.
the book was better than the series.
The book was better than the series. But I think I could
everybody-
understand why you would enjoy the series if you had all the inner monologues of the book already in your head.
No, because it went on too long.
Yeah, no, I didn't love the TV
far too
show.
much. Far too much.
And then just because Intermezzo came out, I was like, right, I'm going to give it a chance. And I really liked Normal People. Not loving Intermezzo. Finding them
yeah, conversations with friends or whatever.
conversations with friends. Yeah, I really didn't like the characters in that in the TV show, so I don't know if I'll read it. But I really did like the Normal People book. I flew through it. And
Yeah,
now
'cause it's a small little one, like.
yeah, and now the Bell Jar. I'm like, this is a joy.
Did you read The Small Things?
No, I found it hard to get into. It's an old man's brain, though, isn't it?
I didn't think of it like that, no.
But it is. It's who you're with, like, you know. Which I have no problem with, but you know, it's like it's a lot of Sheila hung up the lawn. You know, you can kind of see, and you know, you're in that tone.
But you loved Colleen, didn't you?
Colleen Kuhn, yeah, I loved Colleen Kuhn. Who's that from the perspective of the old man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved Colleen Kuhn.
So I don't know.
Foster.
Yeah, same person, like.
It's the same person.
Same writer.
Same, but not the same character.
No.
No, yeah, it's a bit. It always takes me a couple of goes with that type of stuff.
And why did you decide to read The Bell Jar?
Because I'm kind of trying to read stuff that like people talk about.
And do people talk about The Bell Jar?
Well, it's Sylvia Plath's kind of
Only
novel,
book.
You know, is it her only book?
I feel like she might mostly poetry, and maybe that might have been her
Yeah.
only.
But I can't get over it. It's so good for me anyway. I don't know if it's like objectively. Is it objectively critically?
Don't know. I wouldn't have heard much talk about it really. But at the time, I didn't know what the time was.
I just can't believe it. It reminds me of Mad Men a little bit. It's like the girls of Mad Men.
Okay, that time.
Yeah. So I'm only first chapter in, but she's living in a hotel with other 19-year-olds who all got picked to come, all expenses paid, and live in New York. And then she is kind of too smart for the society of it, but too sad for her own. You know, she's like, I don't know what I want to do, but I'm better than everyone else here. You know, that kind of brain. Very interesting. But yeah, really loving it. Thought I was going to be a drag, and then I had to double check 4 times that it was the right book, because I was like, this.
That was the way I felt about War and Peace
Really?
and James Joyce.
That you were just like, oh, I actually really like this.
Yeah.
Like I thought this was going to be more of a drag.
Yeah.
Which Ulysses?
Yeah.
You felt like that?
Yeah, I couldn't believe how much I loved it. I thought it was going to be all sort of...
Yeah, you thought you were like, oh, I'll get through this.
Well, I'm going to read this because I should.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it.
I
Really
tried
enjoyed
War and
it.
Peace. No, I didn't try War and Peace. I tried, what's that other one? The big one about like mankind and like when they first, it's like from the hermaphrodites or whatever. Is hermaphrodites a word? No.
Hermaphrodite is a word. It's
Oh,
a
is
nice
it?
word, yeah.
What's the hermaphrodites mean?
It means creatures that have both sex organs.
No, that's not what I mean.
Male and female.
I mean, do you know what the book I'm talking about? It's about like literally like cavemen and all the
I do.
Neanderthals and all those.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, what is that one that everyone was reading for a while?
I can't remember, but I do know it.
But I was like, oh God, no, this is.
Did you get it from Tara maybe, or did Tara tell you to read it?
Anna.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, and I gave it straight back. So,
Maniacs.
thank you. Huh?
Was it a Maniacs?
No.
And
something.
yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But War and Peace was good.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try Ulysses. Maybe I'll try James Joyce. I met a couple at the play that I went to, and they said to start with Finnegan's Wake or Dubliners. Dubliners, then Finnegan's Wake,
Dubliners
then
is
Ulysses.
yeah.
They said that's kind of the Joyce
Journey.
Yeah.
Or just go into the middle of Ulysses, just read one chapter.
Why? Let's see.
Because you can do that, yeah.
Get a feel of it.
Because some of the chapters are much easier, different style. They're all written in a different style. They all have a different flow to them and everything like that. So some of them are very easy.
Yeah, I must give it a go.
Great language. But all I'm saying is that I couldn't believe how much I enjoyed them.
It's nice when that happens, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
you do think when a book is like on a list, you're like, okay. And then when you're enjoying it, you're like, oh, grand. This is just something I'm looking forward to getting back to. Yeah. Well, what's next on your book list?
I'm going to read Donald Ryan's latest one because Brie gave it to me. And Dad bought me a few for my birthday, and I got a few off Catherine McCabe. I have a kind of a little stash now again.
Nice. Easier ones.
Kind of different types of ones.
Fiction, though, all of them.
Yeah. Now one of them, Peter Keeney gave me one by Hess. So I don't know. I have a whole set of different books to read now, which is nice.
And you're going to read every single one of them?
Yeah.
From front to back?
Yeah. Including
I quit books. I give up if they're crap. If I think they're crap.
Including acknowledgements and
Do you?
copyright.
A sad life. Huh? No, I'm really messing. You're a writer's dream.
Why?
Because you give all of them a chance, you know?
I do.
From start to finish.
And I don't stop because the last chapter could be the best chapter.
and then at least they have that. Yeah, I can't. I'm like, if you haven't captured, but like I know I'm like that, so I don't hold the judgment too heavily against somebody.
Yeah, but I can speed read. If I don't like ones, I just really speed read until I find a bit that I might like.
Oh, you kind of just skim it?
You really kind of maybe, it's literally speed reading. There's a skill. It was taught one time, speed reading. You can read 5 words in a page or get the gist of it. It's a good technique to have.
You read 5 words on the page.
There's a way, it's speed reading, Google it.
Interesting. Peter can do it obviously then too.
Peter?
Yeah.
No, Peter has almost a photographic memory. He can see that page and read the whole page and have it all in his brain.
Interesting. And then I'm like a fish. I can read it all and already forget it.
When I'm reading, I can sometimes know where it is on the page if I want to remember where a piece that I read as well. I have that a little bit.
I forget what the book is about when I go back to read it. And I was reading it 5 days ago and I have to be like, who is Fiona? Like, who are these people? So I nearly have to reread it if I'm just giving it a 5-day break. It's not fair.
But you can read books, and yes, can't read books. You can't spend longer than 5 days reading a book.
Without reading it?
Yeah.
But yeah, you can, because I have to start multiple books so I don't get bored. Because a different book makes you feel something different, and sometimes you want a book that you need less concentration from, and sometimes you want a book that's a little bit... I'm reading Beyond Good and Evil by Nietzsche, so I read that in the morning.
Maybe you should read a few short stories. Short stories are good like that. But I read a funny thing on the weekend, because it was always my dilemma. Like, how many do you read? If you're reading short stories, do you have to stop after one?
Yeah.
Because really, you should. Like,
but it depends on your reading session.
But you want to read more, but then it's like...
You have to finish the story. Like, you can't stop halfway through a short story.
You shouldn't really if you can help it. But should you read
like
3?
A chapter. It depends on how much time you have to read.
And I don't agree, kind of, because sometimes you lose...
the magic of it.
Of the story, yeah. Maybe you should stop after one and kind of think for a little while.
Well, you got me the chicken soups, and they have loads of little tiny, tiny, tiny little stories. And I used to just fly through them, and I loved them so much. And I'd be like, cry, and they'd be like, okay, I love them. So gorgeous. Chicken soup for the teenage soul. That really did change my life, I think. It did. It just took about 13 years to kick in.
You just held on to your teenage soul for a bit longer.
I mean, listen, I had to make the most of that time. That fringe, those hair extensions, you know. Look at me now. It all paid off. Okay, I think we're going to be done, Mama. You're relieved.
Is that time?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. I love you.
That was only 1 hour.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what it is.
I know, but I thought you were going to do for longer so you could cut me out lots.
No. Record for about an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to do more?
I don't mind, no.
No.
Yeah.
No, we'll cut it there.
You're welcome.
I love you.
Do you not have
Tell me you love me on camera.
I love you.
No, me.
Love you.
Thank you.
I love her.
See? Organic. You're here for the organic content. My mama loves me.
Well, I think that's fairly obvious that I love you.
I know. I just wanted to all see it.